Every time I get paid, I do the same few things, not because I'm strict, but because it helps me feel calm, organized, and in control of my money. If you're a Canadian and your paycheck disappears the very moment it hits your bank account, this video is for you. Let's reset your money together. The first thing I highly recommend once you get your paycheck and you need to do every single time you get paid is to pause before spending. It literally means do nothing. Just let the money sit in your account, marinate, and just enjoy the bliss of having that money in your account. What I don't do, I don't shop, I don't transfer the money, I don't touch it. I just let that money be there. You know what it has helped to do? The emotional and impulsive sending money to someone, the black tax that come with it, and all the deductions that could go is just avoided. I just check my account to be sure that it has come from my affiliate marketing or whatever source of income it is coming from. I acknowledge how much has come in and then I just do nothing. The other thing I do as a Christian is to pay my tithe. And that's because you and God, you're unstoppable. The best business partner, the best life companion you need to have as someone in charge of your finances is to work with God. You will never be in lack. I take out my tithe, send it to the church, organization, or a ministry I'm supporting. After then, I can now pay myself. What I mean by paying myself first is to automatically remove, even if it is as low as $1, $2, 200, 500. This is set on auto pay so that before the rent comes, the mortgage, utilities, and all that, I know that I am respecting myself enough to say I deserve a particular amount that comes into my checking account to pay me to fund my here and also in the future. I highly recommend that you automatically set a particular amount to go into your high yield savings account, your high interest savings account. If you have been on this channel, you know that I use the Tangerine and they are offering 4.5%, which is really high compared to brick and mortar banks that offer 0.1%. If you want to use my link to open your Tangerine's high yield savings account, you can also use the Simple Financial. I'm going to leave that in the pinned comment down below. You can also send that money into your TFSA, which is your tax-free savings account. If you've not seen the video or the accounts that I use to make my money work for me here in Canada, I'm going to leave that video at the end of this video. Even if it is a small amount, consistency matters more than the size. After I've paid myself first, this is the time I go through my accounts to see, okay, this is amount that I need to put for my spending account, my bills account. I quickly scan all my upcoming bills. It could be the rent, the home internet, the utility, the paying for car insurance, paying for gas and all that. Knowing the exact amount that is going to be withdrawn from my account. This helps me to keep the money, especially because I have the authorized payment, the direct deposit authorized payment, so that I don't have to pay the NSF fee or defaulting payment that will affect my credit score and also bring extra charge on me. So what I do is to keep the particular amount so that when it is time for the automatic withdrawal from whichever company is taking the money, I already have that money. Of course, it also helps me to track how much is going out of my account and to keep me on track that I am not overspending. After that is done, this is the time for you to set realistic spending plan. After you know the fixed bills are already taken care of, you need to pay for groceries, which could be weekly if you're like me, for a family of. And that is when I use my budgeting template. I do not believe in extreme budgeting, but I also believe that if you don't assign your dollar to a particular thing, that is when the money lying around will not be bringing money for you and you will end up taking the indulgences and overspend. Yes, I give myself permission to spend, but intentionally. So this is when you have to decide how much do you want to use for groceries per week, not per month. How much do you want to use for fun? How much do you want to use for eating out, friends, for birthday, for trips, and all that? After you're able to allocate money for the fun, trips, and for personal care, this is when you need to check that your money is being invested automatically. By this point, if you have been able to pay yourself first, this money automatically goes. But if you miss that point of paying yourself first, perhaps you left it in the emergency fund, but if you have transferred it to TFSA, This is the point to go and check which of the ETFs you want to buy. Has it been bought if you have the recurring investment? What do? I actually invest in my TFSA because I have not maxed out my contribution. The year is just starting. So yes, I send my money to my TFSA so that the money can grow for me tax-free. I know I do not try to time the market. I just invest consistently and let the time do work for me because compound interest I know will work for my favor. The sixth step is to check in with your money mindset. If you are a billionaire with a poor mindset, just wait. It's a matter of time and you'll be back in rags. And that is why it is important to check with your money mindset. Are you being thrifty? And it could be as simple as asking yourself the question, did my money move me closer to the life I want to live now and in the future? And if my answer is yes, I give myself a pat on the back. And if it is no, I need to adjust, modify the strategy and do better next time. It is, again, progress over perfection. This paycheck routine has helped me to avoid living paycheck to paycheck even on a small income and has actually brought a sense of security and stability financially. And no, you don't need six figures, you only need intention. If you enjoyed watching this video, please click on the like button, subscribe, and leave your comment. Tell me which of these parts resonate with you, which action you're going to take. And yes, I invite you to share your tips on what you do every time you get paid. If you enjoyed watching this video, I'm pretty sure you're going to enjoy the video about how to invest your money or the account I use as a new immigrant, setting myself up for financial independence. And no, do not forget to subscribe, do not forget to like, do not forget to tell other people about this channel so we can grow together. And thank you so much for being here. I'm going to see you all in my next video. Bye for now.